Okay, are we good? Are we good? Are we rolling? Are we good? We're rolling. Not like, whatever. I'm so excited. Oh, the fan is on. The title is what this video is. I'm excited. So, August 3rd, 2021 will mark 3 years. Hello? 3 years since I brought Uma home. If you've already been watching my channel, there's no way that you don't know about my cat Uma. She makes her presence very known, whether I want her to or not. Yes, today we're making broccoli cheddar. But if you're new here, Uma is my cat that I adopted from the SPCA about 3 years ago when she was 6 to 8 months old, is my guess. They didn't really even know at the shelter either. Does that look weird? I hate how it's in the frame like that. Welcome back to an entire video of me just deciding where the mic should go. There we go. All right. Hey guys. One of the first things I was told when I adopted Uma was she seemed to be very aggressive towards other cats, didn't like them at all, and I continued to see proof of this during my time having her as well. So for a long time, I was completely okay with the idea of it just being me and Uma for however long, maybe forever. I would have loved to get another one, but I love Uma. Quite literally my best friend, like if not my child. I feel like if I could give birth to a cat, it would be her. We just have this connection that I have truly never had with another cat except for one of the cats I grew up with named Casey, aka Bebop, the legend herself, who still lives with my mom and is like 17 now or something crazy like that. And long story short, cut to August of 2020. Last year, in case you don't know what year it is. Due to the wildfires in California, I needed to evacuate and I flew with Uma across the country to my mom's house where I stayed for 6 months. That wasn't the plan, but I didn't really go with a plan. So, point is, Uma was pretty much forced to learn how to coexist with other cats. And I've talked about this already, so I'm not gonna go on about it for too long. But eventually, the cutest thing of all time transpired. Uma actually began to really like Casey, the old woman, the grandma figure, which resulted in some of the cutest footage I have ever captured in my life. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Uma. And it was just the coolest thing. It was like, oh, growth. So after that, I kind of was a little more optimistic on the idea of getting another cat, especially if it's a kitten or a really, really docile cat. So now let's break down the recent events to explain how we got to this point. I've been probably the busiest I've ever been in my life, which is great. I'm having a good time, you know? But Uma has so much energy that she would play 24/7 if I had the time for it. Yay! Not kidding. Maybe with like a few naps in between, but she's just... And of course, I play with her every day, but it's just never enough, and it's like, okay, I gotta do something, like I gotta make money so I can feed you, bro. Like, I gotta make money to buy another replacement bee toy because you've destroyed 4 of them. And I can just tell that she's bored. I don't let her outside because I don't feel comfortable with that. I live on the corner of a very busy tweet. I hated that. I live on the corner of a very busy street. And since this house has been in my family for decades, I have some background knowledge on the fact that growing up in this house, my dad had like a handful of cats that got hit by a car. Not happening. No. Once I decided that Uma needed a friend, my first thought was to contact the same shelter that I got her from and ask if they had any kittens. And at the time they didn't. This was like a few months ago. And then eventually they told me they had a few litters of kittens, but they were still too young to be adopted, so it would be like at least another month. And I also decided that I wanted a male because I had a male kitten, actually, when I was like 13, and I loved him so much. He was a little orange tabby. His name was Tiger. And he was like almost entirely my responsibility when he was a baby. Like, I had his litter box in my room and his food and everything, and he just hung out in my room with me pretty much all the time. So I already have the experience of like caring for a kitten and kind of quarantining it, so this isn't completely new to me. And I'm no animal expert. I didn't go to like veterinary school. Is that a thing? Please, I might have just sounded so stupid. It is a thing. Okay. I just made myself look more dumb by having to look it up. But yeah, I didn't go to veterinary school. I didn't like study animals, but out of any pet, I know the absolute most about cats and their behaviors. So that's the only reason why I feel like totally comfortable and fine with this. After talking with the shelter for a couple months, we've narrowed it down, and I am meeting one specific kitten on Friday, which it's Wednesday right now as I'm filming this. And by the time you guys see this video, I probably already have him. And then a few days ago, I checked in with them to ask if they had any pictures because I still had not seen any and I was dying inside. So they sent me 3 pictures of 3 kittens who were all male and were all orange tabbies. The universe really said hello. Dude, like, I know that orange tabbies are very common, and I'm pretty sure that all, or at least the vast majority of orange tabbies are male. So like, I know they're not super rare or anything, but still, it could have been a little like black and white. It could have been a like gray tabby. It could have been a lot of different colors, but he's a little orange guy. But he's not just solid orange. He has like, you know what? I'm gonna show you a picture. I am, but I'm not telling you his name. He does have a name. Name reveal, you're gonna have to wait. This is him. My son, dude.
My son.
Uma's little baby bro. I also want to make it very clear that I am not under the delusion that this will go perfectly smoothly right at the start. It's gonna be quite a bit of an adjustment for all 3 of us involved. 3 of us being Uma, the kitten, and me. Because I'm probably not going to sleep much the first few nights. I do plan to introduce them slowly over time at their own pace. I have an extra room off the side of the, like, dining room. I put dining room in quotes because it's basically Uma's playroom at this point that has a glass door, and it's, like, perfect to use for something like this. But I don't necessarily want them to be able to see each other right away, so I'm going to put, like, painter's tape over the first like 2 or 3 feet of the glass on the door. I at first thought about using a piece of cardboard, but then I realized Uma would immediately just tear that down, so that wouldn't work. But she doesn't have thumbs to peel off some tape, so we should be okay. I am very nervous as well, but I'm also really optimistic at the same time. I have a good feeling. I'm preparing myself for a little bit of intensity at the beginning from Uma, especially, but hoping for the best because I really, really think that she will love having a friend. Today, I actually went to PetSmart and got a bunch of kitten stuff, so cut to some of that mediocre iPhone footage. Got him a blanket, got a little bowl up, hey. Oh my god. I'm so glad there's like no one here. Ah. Oh, I gotta get a litter box. Where's the baby ones? Okay, this one actually looks like it would work. It has like a dip so he can get in easily, but then it's still like high on the sides, so. Ew. So some of you might remember when I tried teaching Uma how to walk on a leash and how that completely did not go well. But since he's gonna be a baby, maybe I could get him used to a harness at a young age. Look at that. Little skull and crossbones, what a king. Dude, he's gonna be such a legend. This could very well end up being something I never use, just like Uma's, but maybe he'll like it. I'm sorry, $19.99? How much is this? If someone walks through here, I'm gonna start crying, just so you know. Success. Wow. Yeah, none of that is for you. Oh, that's for me, actually. This for your brother. Are you excited? Okay. Actually, there is one thing for you. Hey, Uma. Cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Cup of milk! I guess I'll give you a hint for the name. I'm sticking with the childhood character theme. And no, it's not Ubi. Okay? Come on. Come on. I wasn't that much of an Ubi stan that I would name both my cats after the show. That felt way too cheap to me. Sorry, but I love the name that I have picked out. And you know what? I'll tell you, it's from a movie. It's not from a TV show, it's from a movie, and that's all I'm saying. I will definitely be posting another video once he's here and once he's moved in, and I'll probably continue to post like updates. But yeah, I'm dying of impatience. I only have less than 2 days, actually. Jesus. Last night, oh my god, I was laying in bed. You know nighttime is like when the brain attacks. Even though I've been planning and considering this for months, I'm laying there and I'm like, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I'm never gonna sleep again. Uma's gonna eat him. When, like, I know I wanna do this. And I'm excited, and I do think it'll be worth it, even if it's a little tough in the beginning. And today, after I went to the pet store and got all the stuff, I set up the room for him and let Uma hang out while I was doing it. She was looking around, she was inspecting everything. She was right there with me the whole time. It's like the last thing I want is to like put her on the back burner. That is, no worries on that front. She's not going anywhere. I'm not gonna completely turn into a cat channel, but there's gonna be a little influx of cat content for a little bit, if that's okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's my weighted blanket, by the way. I wasn't kidding when I said I was ordering one. And I love it. It did kind of change my life. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Follow my Instagram and Twitter. I'll be posting more updates on there because I can't keep my mouth shut. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video when I am a mother of 2. Cats. Love you, bye.
Come here, crazy. Oh, he's so crazy. Oh, he's so crazy.